Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. My name is Aisyah binti Hassan. My matric number 1171932.
My name is Nurul Akmal binti Nordin. Matric number 1171937. I'm from TKB1.
My name is Nur Habibah binti Azizan and my matric number is 1171945.
My name is Nur Sakinah binti Tajuddin, 1171946.
My name is Nur Sarah Alamit Rosli. My matric number 1171952.
Today, we will present our project about Kak Yah Global. Let's start introduction of the topic. We have conducted a project of study on Kak Yah Global, known as FB page, as Ustazah and entrepreneur. She also used the medium of Facebook and YouTube channel as a platform to teach reciting the Quran and also threading the pillow. Okay, next, biography of the owner Facebook of Kak Yah Global. Profile of Kak Yah, name Raji Izni Munirah binti Omar. Family name in Facebook, Kak Yah. Born on Kota Baru, Kelantan. Age 36 years old. Facebook page, Kak Yah Global. She already have 157,000 followers. YouTube channel also named Kak Yah Global. She is founder of Pillow Das Abdul Global Hotel. Okay, next. Biography, Kak Yah, known as Raja Izni Munirah binti Omar. She is Ustazah and also entrepreneur. She already have a many followers on social media, namely Facebook page and also YouTube channel named as Kak Yah Global. Kak Yah Global was established in October 2016. At the first, this Facebook page started with Kak Yah trading pillow Das Abdul Global Hotel. Kak Yah is founder pillow Das Abdul Global Hotel. After that, Kak Yah used this Facebook page as a platform to teach the Quran to her followers, while she also trade the pillow as a side income. Okay, next, teachers that Kak Yah learning Quran and Tajweed are Ustaz Ahmad Subeki bin Osman, Ustaz Jalaluddin bin Haji Hasanuddin, Ustaz Muhammad Taha bin Hassan, Ustaz Muhammad Burhan bin Kamaruddin, Ustaz Muhammad Zarimi bin Abu Zih, and lastly Ustazah Nurul Huda binti Ramli. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now we go to establishment of Al-Baghdadi Center. Okay, firstly, Al-Baghdadi technique. Al-Baghdadi's technique has its own uniqueness. Al-Baghdadi technique is the learning of the Quran using SAS techniques, which is structure, analysis and synthesis to strengthen the mystery of 336 sounds in the Quran. This technique is used a combination of 4 senses, which is hearing, speech and kinesthetic, which is movement, using special equipment such as tapping tools, scan card and games. It can activate the left and right minds. In Al-Baghdadi learning, there are 2 levels of learning, which is level 1 is Tamhid Al-Baghdadi and level 2 is Tajweed Al-Baghdadi. Okay, next, Kak Yah opened Al-Baghdadi Center. In April 2020, Kak Yah opened the Al-Baghdadi Learning Center, ALC, in Taman Kosas, Ampang. She started teaching at ALC Taman Kosas by teaching Al-Quran from the basics using the Tamhid book, which is Tamhid book, is Al-Baghdadi's book. After opening the ALC, it was well received successfully by the locals, so continued his teaching by teach Tajweed class using Al-Baghdadi's technique. To be a teacher in Al-Baghdadi, she has joined a course run by Al-Baghdadi group such as Tamhid course, Tajweed course, and she also one of the alumni of the Basic Certificate in Quran Teach, which is PAQ, organized by Al-Baghdadi Academics. Okay, now we go to the starting of an online class. Okay, starting online class on Facebook. She started to teach live on FB page Kak Yah Global starting the second week of the PKP on 26 March 2020. Initially, she created FB Live with the aim of attracting viewers to like FB page Kak Yah Global. Various knowledge that he tried to convey in FB Live as a start, such as class of reciting Quran, tazkirah, sharing quotes, and etc. A recitation class delivered by himself. Apart from that, there was also have a morning session in the morning, delivered by her husband, Ustaz Muhammad Burhan bin Kamaruddin, also in a live broadcast on Facebook. Okay, starting on 26 March 2020, many people contact her to say thanks for teaching the Quran clearly and easily to understand. Some people ask her to heard their reciting Quran and express happy feelings because they can already read the Quran fluently. From there, she continued to teach the Quran virtually on Kak Yah Global's FB page until now.
Now we will go on to the platform used by Kak Yah Global. First is Facebook account. Facebook account is the main platform that have been used by Kak Yah Global. This platform received a very unusual responses from the public because of Kak Yah's ability to teach how to read the Quran in a simple way on FB Live on Kak Yah Global's FB page. Kak Yah Global's followers on Facebook have reached 157,000 followers. In addition, FB Live Kak Yah Global Management schedule is consistent on a daily basis and starting at 7 a.m. starting on 26 March 2020. However, Kak Yah Global will take a leave if there is any emergency cases that does not allow her to teach live on that day. Second platform is YouTube. While on YouTube, she will download FB Live that was made on that day and upload it on YouTube. Her YouTube has already reached 523,000 followers. These two main platforms are her free classes to the public. However, she has also held online classes for those who want to get more effective learning. This online class is actually a replacement class for her Al-Baghdadi class due to the phase of the movement control order, which to some extent restricts their learning in sync. However, this virtual class that Kak Yah Global has set up is very well received, where there are more than 500 students who have registered to the Kak Yah Global online class. This class was held on Facebook group and Telegram, and a fee of 100 ringgit was charged to each student who attended this visual learning class. Now we go on to the module provided by Kak Yah Global. Most teachers of Al-Quran or Iqra, either in kindergartens, Tahfiz center, or on social media such as Facebook, use the Al-Baghdadi technique method as a teaching and learning module because it is simple but very effective. Undeniably, Kak Yah Global is also among those who use the Al-Baghdadi module. These are the features of Al-Baghdadi technique. First, emphasize the basics and practice in learning and teaching Tajweed Al-Quran. Secondly, using a practical learning approach for each reading and the basics of Tajweed law. Number 3, emphasize on letter makhraj, allows for a more perfect pronunciation of letter properties. And lastly, master the basics of Tajweed in the Quran in a short period of time. The founder of the Kak Yah Global said that in teaching, Kak Yah wants to explain that every name of the law of Tajweed has something to do with the way it is read. For example, Izhar Halki must be read clearly. That is why it be called as Izhar, because the meaning of Izhar is clear. Halki is also a throat. This is why the letters of Izhar Halki all come from the throat. For the example, Ha, Ho, it come from the throat. That's all from me. We will go to another presenter.
Okay, now I will share about challenges and tribulation throughout the process of Kak Yah Global. Okay, firstly, throughout she teaching on FB Live, she needs to give the best explanation and clarification for her student easily to understand what is being taught, because her student consists of different background and ages. Okay, besides, the second challenges is she needs to constantly improve the knowledge of the Quran to avoid she makes a mistake in teaching the Quran and explanation during live broadcast learning session. Okay, even though the law of learning ilmu tajweed is fardu kifayah for Muslim. That is, if some part of Muslim has already learned it, the obligation of learning ilmu tajweed on the others have dropped. Okay, but reciting the Quran with tajweed is wajib. It is become a must and a norm, with the word for those who don't read the Quran with tajweed, then a sin towards him. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim wa rattil Qur'ana tartila fi surah Muzammil verse 4. Okay, means and read the Quran with tartil. Okay, Imam Al-Mawardi interpreted this verse that what is meant by it is injunction to read the verse of the Quran according to its rules and order. Okay, do not change the pronunciation and do not recite the last sentence at the beginning. It's like a neat note arrangement when the foundation is the same and neatly arranged. Okay, this is what Ibn Bah says in his tafsir al-Mawardi. Okay, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said, "Laysa minna man lam yataghanna bil Quran." وَزَادَهُ غَيْرُ يَجُرُّهُ. Means, not among us those who do not beautify the recitation of the Quran. Others say filter it. Okay, riwayat Al-Bukhari. The general meaning that we can understand from this hadith and also in the verse of the Quran above, that Islam demands it for every Muslim who read the Quran to read it with a good and nice reading. And we can also understand that Islam tells us to read the Quran with tajweed. Okay. Third, Kak Yah said she also need to be consistent in teaching the Quran every day because her students are always waiting for her every morning. Okay, this is also one of his challenges in venturing into the world of teaching the Quran in FB Live. Okay. It is still continue for the sake of sharing the knowledge of the Quran to public who need a guidance and in reading the Quran. A string of that, positive comment will probably boost our spirit. Negative comment maybe disturb our emotion and spirit. Yes, it is true what Kak Yah said. Among her challenges, she needs to strengthen his emotion when teaching live on FB because she said she will receive the variety of comments from who is watching her FB live, either negative or positive. Okay. Finally, the last one, she said, the last but not least, she said she needs to be patient and persevering in teaching, although there are still some of her students who cannot read Quran well and fluently. Okay, for the last word, may Kak Yah belong to the group as stated in the one of hadith Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, khairukum man ta'allama al-Quran wa 'allamahu, means the best of you are those who study the Quran and teach it. Riwayat Al-Bukhari. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so for the first slide, I will proceed with aspiration. Okay, so aspiration and hopes towards learners and students of Quran. First, have faith and don't easily despair and easily lose hopes in the process of learning Holy Quran, as those are words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, I know it is hard for us to read the Quran if we are beginners, but trust me, if we keep trying, inshallah, one day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us chance to read the Quran with right way, in a right way. Okay. Secondly, keep patient, striving, and always struggling to recite the Quran smoothly with correct tajweed. Okay, the explanation gonna be same as the first one. Okay, keep patient, striving, and always struggling. Yes, we are learners always have to be patient because all of those things are process of learning. Okay, thirdly, consistent in reciting the Quran every single day. Yes, all of us know that beside our packed schedule, we have to find sometimes to give us times to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by prayer, by pray, but in Quran, we have to for Quran we have to recite the Quran. Okay. Fourthly, empower the Quran knowledge excellently and keeping exploring about Quran knowledge until our last breath. Okay. So I have already put the example over there. For instance, searching and learning tafsir knowledge, ponder the meaning, explore. Okay. Ponder the meaning, history, story about certain verses included in Quran deeply and trying to memorize the verses of the Quran. Okay, what I want to highlight here is empower the Quran knowledge is we have to try to master and to understand the knowledge inside the Quran. Okay, such as tafsir, sirah, history of past prophet. Okay, so for the last one, may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala grant us intercession of Quran in hereafter, align with our efforts to learn, reciting and seeking knowledge about Quran. Okay, now, so let's proceed with conclusion. In conclusion, this slide will summarize about personal information and background of Kak Yah Global that we're collecting from the owner of the Facebook page. Okay, so we're gonna brief some biography of the owner of Kak Yah Global Facebook page, which is Puan Munirah, and her history in developing the Kak Yah Global Facebook page. Okay, next, the module and techniques used to teach the viewers. Module and technique used by Kak Yah is Al-Baghdadi technique. Okay. Besides the past experiences and challenges to be faced to successfully achieve the goals. Last one, benefits of teaching the Holy Quran. Okay, benefits of teaching the Holy Quran, the most prominent is teaching the Holy Quran will help us to reinforce our knowledge, to enhance, to increase our knowledge. So, we have come to the last of our topic of slide, which is appendices. Okay, so now, let's begin. Okay, so for the first appendices is, the photo shows the go on live on Facebook page of Kak Yah Global. Okay, Puan Munirah, owner of Kak Yah Global Facebook page, usually go on live on 7 AM in the morning. The position of Quran in portrait position and the caption above details about the date, the day, the verses, and page of verses depends on day of her live session. Okay, for the next appendices is the photo of the comments of her viewers. The right white space is the space for her viewers' comments. The next appendices is Kak Yah will remind her followers about Friday to recite the Quran, say blessings to the Prophet, Sallu ala Nabi, zikir towards Allah, and pray a lot on that day. She also used to post about good advices. The first one is about self-improvement, and while the second one is about passion. Okay, so for the last appendices is the last photo of her post is about her sharing regards tajweed knowledge, which is nature of letter of Hijaiyah.
Thank you for your watching. Don't forget to read Quran. The more you read the Quran, the more you fall in love with the author.